On this computer. Welcome to our team chat about 80-day obsession. Hey, Robin. So I don't know. I got a new light, so I'm playing with it, seeing how I look. It's kind of distracting me. Like I actually am like seeing spots now because it's right in front of my face. I don't think.
Cut your light back on. Your bedroom light.
I know. I'm just gonna turn that off.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's better. That's less distracting. Okay, so let's talk about 80 days. I know we normally do a live power hour, but I really feel we need to really, at least for myself, I know myself, I need to really figure out how to, get this 80-day obsession going with people we already have, if we have people. Did anybody watch the 80-day obsession? Okay, do you guys have any questions on that? I just rewatched it again. So, I mean, one of the things that I did realize, I don't know if you guys watched it, I actually went through the Kim Carver version to find out about like what my customers are ordered, like my customer base. And something that I realized was as much as I love Energize and I can't live without Energize, I don't sell a lot of Energize, which means I don't share a lot of Energize. You know what I mean? So I know it's one thing that I was like, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, how is that possible? You know? But anyways, Carmen, what did you think? Was it confusing? Hey guys. Hey, Christina. Was it confusing? Did it make any sense?
I still have to watch it. I haven't had a chance to.
Are you talking about the video you posted in the event page?
Yeah.
It made sense to me. I watched it. It was very helpful. I think having like a written breakdown for potential customers and even for current customers and maybe potential new coaches would be ideal. Mm-hmm. Just because there is so much information, there's so many options.
Yeah. Yeah,
definitely. I thought it was a cool video. It was helpful.
Cool. Carmen, what did you think?
I thought it was good. I agree. The screenshot or the slides she had that had the breakdowns on everything would be really helpful if we had those. It was a little bit blurry on the screen. I tried to get screenshots of it myself, but it wasn't very good. So I mean, I'm sure somebody will recreate that. But
did you look at the PDF that went with it? Hold on, let me pull that up.
I did not. I wasn't on my computer. I was on my little iPod, so I didn't know there was one.
Gotcha. I put the PDF link in the 80-day obsession pick. You know what I mean? Like there's an 80-day obsession launch training pick. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. All right, where are you guys? Okay, I got it. Okay, let me see if I can screen share that. Excuse me. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is, I mean, it's not pretty or fancy or anything, but it kind of breaks it down a little bit. Does that make a little bit more sense? Or would you want me guys, because I know how to speak English. Thank you very much. To kind of like get this recreated or find a different, like somebody who's recreated to make it a little bit more easy.
This is great.
I think it's perfect.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, if you guys go into Team Motivate and go to the photo albums and under product training, there's a photo that says 80-day obsession launch training. And when you click on there, the link to this in the Google Drive, it's there. So you can get it and download it and do whatever you want. One of the main things that I got, because like that's not the training that I got when I was on the call. She cleaned it up a lot, you know. But one of the things that I really got out about this was don't be basic. Don't be a basic coach. So meaning like don't start off sharing the basic pack, because I mean, if that's what they can afford and that's all that they can really do, great, but don't start off from the bottom. You know what I mean? Start off, you know, showing what's available and how much they're saving with the bigger packages. And then the other thing that was really cool is that for the coaches that get I think it's the combo pack, the combo challenge pack, we get to be like in a test group with Autumn. So like buying that buys you into this like private group or whatever with Autumn, which I thought was pretty cool. Did you guys see that or hear about that one?
Yeah, I love that. I want to do that.
Yeah, for sure. The other thing too, if you in that link, I don't know, I don't know if you see that, but the PDF that was in that training is in that drive too. So when you click on that session product training that I put in our group, you click on that link, it's going to take you to a drive on Google Drive, which has the PDF, the PowerPoint, and the link to the 88 session. If that makes sense. So I'm going to get out of here. Stop share. All right. Okay, so we have that there so that you can download all the information that was in that video, even including the actual PowerPoint presentation that she did in the video is there for you to look at, you know, share with your team or whatever. Like I said, one of the things in that video, know how Kim I know a lot of you guys here probably don't have, I think probably me and Robin may be the only ones that have been around long enough to have like a huge client database, you know what I mean, from Beachbody, that part would be beneficial. So I think maybe we should maybe talk about more about like new customers and how we're going to promote that part. Like I said, when I went to go look, I realized, because one of the big things about this 8-day obsession is that it's really big on Shakeology and really big on the performance line. And the only way to, show the benefit of these challenge packs is if they know the benefit and the value of the supplements that go with it, right? So, like Robin, do you like have an idea or a plan of how you're going to be promoting this, or?
I do really good with challenge packs, All Access and Shakeology, but I don't have a huge customer base for the performance line, and I really have to amp up the game in that direction.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like I said, I was like, oh, let me go see how many people have Energize. I was like, oh, those are all my orders. I think I had 2 people on that long list of orders and the custom orders of Energize. You know what I mean? And I hit Success Club. like you said, I hit challenge packs. So one of the things, I don't know, and Robin, if you guys don't know, and I like to say this right now, the new MCB, the connection builder from Social Team Builder, is freaking amazing. I tried CNZ, I tried many different ways. I've tried pen and paper, I've tried spreadsheets, and it really is going to make, once you get into it and you fully use what is all in there, it really is going to make you be able to work more efficiently and work harder. You know what I mean? It's going to help you get conversation started and remind you, right in your face, the people that you're supposed to go follow up with. You know what I mean? So it's a piece, Social Team Builder helps you get the audience, or teaches you how to get your voice out there, teaches you how to put your page out there in front of people. And now this component is going to help you be able to manage the people that come to your page. It's all going to be through your page. You cannot connect it with your personal messenger. That's why Carmen and Tanya, I sent that message hey, you guys going to send me messages not in our group pod, but privately, to do it through there, because it's going to be easier, because not only does it have you track how many potentials you're talking to, it's going to have you track how many of your team that you're talking to, so you remember to go, hey, I haven't talked to that coach in a long time, let me go, stuff like that. So that part is really, really good. And so one of the things today, we had a pod on that thing, and I got my page reviewed. And let me tell you, to know that Jessie was going to review my page with Jessica, whatever her name is, it was scary as hell. I was literally, I thought I was going to crap my pants. But it was really good. But one of the things, and I was thinking, and once I found out about how I don't have any performance sales, and I love the performance line, right? Like that is I was so surprised about that because I cannot live without Energize. That one of the things he suggested was something that I don't ever do and I've never done before is a giveaway. So I was thinking, need to figure out to implement a giveaway now with like Energize or something with the performance line to get that in people's hands. Because I know my ladies in my group, I know Tanya, you guys probably would have never even tried Energize unless you guys won it and I sent it to you.
Yeah, that's because the first one, the E&E, sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It was disgusting. And so that was buried in my head. And when it came out with Energize, I was like, no, thank you. But that one tastes a whole heck of a lot better. Like a whole heck of a lot better. And that's what, and that helped because that E&E was disgusting.
I think maybe a lot of people may have had a bad taste with E&E, or maybe they've had a bad taste with any type of pre-workout, because some of those pre-workouts out there, they make you feel cracked out. You know what I mean? Like you're like you see those memes and they're like, oh,
the one with Terry Crews.
Yeah, my pre-workout going on. And I'm like, a lot of people, you know, especially if we're not lifting weights, we're not like, you know, we're not hardcore, you know, in the gym for 2 hours kind of thing. We don't want that. I mean, I know I don't want that, right? And so that's one of the things that I'm thinking of. If you've never done a giveaway, I need to go back and actually learn how to do giveaways because I kind of skipped that whole part in Social Team Builder because I just kind of I never done it before and whatever. I need to get out of my way. But that's the thing. It's like we have a little bit of time before, and you guys also too, please remember, yes, we have like this pre-window so everybody can get a discount on the challenge packs and everything. It doesn't mean that after the 14th, then you can't keep promoting it, right? I mean, like, it's not like a deadline. Like, we're going to have this forever. Like, those challenge packs are going to be available forever. So now it's kind of crunch time to try to get that list of people get going right away. But don't feel like if you don't have a lot of people right now that you just throw in the towel. You know what I mean? Because we have, forever. And then once you start it, you have your 30-day, you have your 40-day, you know what I mean? To start sharing and stuff like that, which she talked about in that video, saying, okay, after the 30 days, you start sharing, how you're feeling and blah, blah, blah. So that's one of my ideas.
I got a quick question.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things in like Social Team Builder, they're like, don't mention a program that you're doing. Don't mention a program that you're doing. So how do you promote a program without mentioning the program that you're doing?
Well, I mean, the way you've done it, like the 3-day refresh, it was a plant-based detox.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
8-day session, it's a workout for your abs and ass.
Okay.
So you're not saying, they don't want you to be like, go do 8-day session.
Right.
But you can still describe the product. You know what I mean? Like I saw one post and I don't remember who it was. It was somebody on our team. Then I saw that and it was like, hey, are your main points that you want to work your ass and your abs? Because I have a great workout that's going to be available that's going to be targeting that. Which we know we can't target that, but the main mass of people, they still want to target certain areas. You know what I mean? So that is what they mean by that whole curiosity marketing. You know what I mean? Like, even remember, if you guys remember that post I did in our Team Motivate group, probably last month, where I kind of gave a description of don't promote Shakeology this way, but promote it this way. It's not saying that you're not going to be showing your neon, get my butt working drink. You just don't say Energize. But the promotion, I'm going to have to say Energize because that's what they're going to get, right? But I mean, on your daily posts and stuff like that, you want to get them curious, asking you, well, what is it that you're drinking? What is in that glass that looks like it's, like toxic power? See, that's the part, you know what I mean? Like, what workout is it that's going to make me have a nice ass or give me some abs or, whatever. What's up?
Okay, question. So I know that, so what comes with that is Energize and Recovery, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know that Recovery has whey in it.
Yes.
Okay, so, and I know I'm allergic to whey, and there are some people that are vegan out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that So as long as we order, as long as we order the accessory pack, which I know there's an accessory pack that comes without the
Yes.
part, then we can still be part of Autumn's group, correct?
Correct. You know what? I thought I'd save that somewhere of what it is actually that you have to order to be a part of Autumn's group. You know what? Hold on real quick. You know, it's actually in our, it's in news and December promotions. I'm still learning this new Coach Online Office where everything is. Oh, it logged me out. It was in here.
Because I was looking at the whole performance line because, you know, it's one of the, we're sponsored by Ironman. And
Yeah.
I do sprint triathlons. And so I think about the community, and we always are talking about using hydration and performance products for recovery, especially like the hydration and energizing during workout. So, but the recovery, I know that I can't do because it's whey and everything. So, and I know they haven't made a vegan one, so.
No, and they have been asking for that since the moment that it came out because we have a lot of top coaches who don't do whey, don't do a lot of different things, and they've been asking forever. And I'm pretty sure just like everything that they have been probably trying to do stuff, but they don't want to put something out that tastes like crap. You know what I mean? Like that's why vanilla didn't come out for so many years because they could never get that formula right. Yeah, all it says is that you have to buy a challenge pack. So I don't know if the accessory pack is considered a challenge pack.
But why, if we're a coach, why would we need a challenge pack?
Well, the challenge pack comes with Energize. It's like the first time that you can get a challenge pack because it's going to give you like multiple options. Hold on, let me pull this up right now. It says, as an extra incentive, all current and enrolling coaches who purchase an accessory, no, so you're right here, accessory bundle or challenge pack between the 14th and January 14th, December 14th, January 14th, will be invited to participate in exclusive coach test with Autumn.
Okay.
So yeah, accessory does, it does count, yes.
Okay. And then to tell, for those that can't do the whey product, they can like, because I know that if people decide to get a challenge pack, and not everybody will, but then we can kind of create one or create something for them where no one wants to buy something they can't use.
Well, if they couldn't do the recover, they can do the basic, because the basic is Shakeology or the performance line.
And then they could order the Energize separately.
Yes. So yeah, so it says the basic challenge pack, it comes with 1 year of bod, Shakeology, or the performance stack. And then that's for the that's for new people. And so the basic, so if they can't do the whey, they definitely would get the basic pack, and then like you said, buy Energize separately. So yeah. So any other ideas of like how we're gonna I tried, as you saw me try and fall flat on my face on the whole sneak peek into the challenge group. I had like one person comment on that. I've been talking about it, but I actually made like a real post about it. I really had one person say acne. So that didn't work out very well. So I'm not sure if it was just the timing of the post or like, I'm just trying, like I said, I'm just like racking my brain of like how to get people ready to go when the challenge packs are there.
I have a question on that, T.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that you did the post on that. Did you only do one post?
I only did one post, but on every live video I did, I talked about it.
Okay. Because that post was a picture of your daughter, right?
Yeah.
Because I could see people scrolling past it thinking it was something different.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, definitely failed on that one. I was trying to be.
It was a great idea, though.
I was trying to be cute. Kaya did that.
It was adorable. It was. I just thought maybe if you tried it a couple different ways, like we do, 10 different videos when we're trying to find a winning ad. did you do any, different types of posts at all?
Yeah, and I actually tried to create an ad off of that post, and it first got denied from Facebook because it said it had profanity or it was targeted.
Sound like mine.
Yeah. So I'm a very big stickler. Like when I know that I'm not singling anybody out and I'm not saying bad words or anything like that, I fight them. And I'm like, can you please tell me exactly what it was that violated this policy so that I can fix it? I'm willing to fix it. I just don't know what it is that violated it. And it took them. I did that Sunday, and it took them to today to come back and say no. It was, we reviewed it and it's fine, and we posted it. You know what I mean? Like we let the ad go. Except I did 3 ads. I did one for the US, one for the UK, and one for Canada. And the Canada one and the US one got approved, but the UK didn't. And so I sent them another message going, and then that one, it actually came back telling me why it didn't get approved. Is because I said the ladies in my group were kicking ass. And it said that could single out somebody or make them feel bad. I'm like, can you please elaborate more on that? How this is? Like, what are you talking about? And why did the other 2 get approved and not that one? I haven't checked to see if they responded. But
T, do you have any pictures of like you and like just some of the girls just standing around like having a good time, like laughing, like just like that? Use that picture because you're showing a group of girls getting together, having a good time. This is what we do. Mm-hmm. So if you're showing that would be more of a visual for someone to stop.
No, that's true.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. They need to revamp that. So maybe I'll revamp that and get people excited to get in there before, next week and try it again. I mean, like I said, I fell flat on my face, so.
You didn't. You did not fall flat on your face.
Go back and redo that one. But I mean, and like I said, the other things that I'm going to be doing, I know, I believe Robin, I'm not sure, Christina, if you have, I don't know how long you've been coaching, so I'm not sure if you have, but
last January for a year.
I have been coaching and receiving customer leads since it was available, you know what I mean? Hitting Success Club and, being Emerald and stuff like that. So I do have a very massive customer base, and I need to go and talk to them about something because they're not buying anything else. So I know that's one of my things is to go through there and send them a message. I just I haven't had the time to figure out my wording on that. So it, doesn't sound, so I know that's, so one of my things is my things that I'm thinking about doing is doing some sort of giveaway to the performance line. You know what I mean? I'm going to buy some sample packs. I have some hydrate. I don't have any energy. And I go through Energize so much, like I run out. So it's like, that's why it really boggled me. Like it hurt my feelings a little bit. Like I hurt my own feelings. Because I was like, you love something so much and you haven't connected it with people. Like how is that possible? So I'm failing in that part of like talking about, I feel like I share myself with that damn drink every single freaking day and every platform. Like I don't understand. But again, this isn't, nobody can say that they do everything perfect, right? You know what I mean? Like it's like, I'm realizing that when I saw that right before I got on the call, I was like, holy crap. Like seriously? Like I know all my coaches do, but I don't see that on my customer ordering. So definitely going to be focusing more on that. Like Robin said, said the same thing. But and then I'm also too, I don't know what the best thing to do, if it's better to do like an event to get people in, excited, get everybody to start talking about it in the event, or I don't know what is going to be the best way. And Carmen, I love your leggings, just saying. You just like
it's my daughter, she puts them on.
What do you guys want to do? Like seriously, everybody here we're all brand new to this workout. Like there's nobody here that is a veteran with this workout or promoting it or anything like that. So we're all at the same level. Like what do you guys want to do to get people excited? I know I'm excited myself just to do the workout. not sure if I'm that excited about the eating part. And this
Okay, tell me about the eating part.
as much as you know, that's what I know. It's Time Nutrition. She's going to tell you exactly what to eat before you work out and what you're going to eat after you work out. That's really all I know. She said on her live video that it's a 40-30-30 macro. So 40% of your food is going to come from carbs, and then 30 and 30 is come from protein and come from fats. She said that on one of her live calls. And then on the Beachbody Champions, Shannon, I didn't watch it, but Shannon watched it. And so she kind of gave me the cliff notes. And I asked her to kind of write up some stuff to put in the group so that we could, get some stuff. And one of the things, and I kind of was like, what? Like, the way it made it sound, which I'm not 100% sure this is how it is, but the way it made it sound was like, it's not tailored to somebody who does this first thing in the morning. Like the way Shannon explained it to me, and I haven't watched it. The way Autumn said was like, she tells you exactly what containers to eat an hour before you work out, and then what you're supposed to eat before you work out. And I was like, no, because I don't do that. I work out first thing in the morning. I've always worked out in a fasted state. You know what I mean? Before I even knew what fasted workouts meant, like 8 years ago, that's how I've always worked out. And I guess Autumn said that these workouts are so intense that you can't go 100% if you don't have food, which I don't know how much more intense it can be than Body Beast and Insanity, which I did in a fasted cardio, but I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Again, I haven't watched it. I probably should watch it. Maybe I'll get something out of it, but that's as much as I know about the nutrition. But I do know that it's very timed, like it's very specific what containers you eat at what time.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm like, we have a lot of working people that have to work out first thing in the morning before they go to work. And you know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know.
That would explain why she's always having it at 9 o'clock in the morning or some asinine time when people at work.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't know. I do know that the way they're getting released are like going to be all released like Sunday night for that week, because every day is a different workout.
Right.
Whoa.
Every single day is a different workout.
Which I actually like.
I love that. I do.
Yeah.
I have workout ADD.
Yeah, you do. And not you, but I mean, just in general, like people do is like, I think that's one of the things I'm loving about like her 80-day session calendar. It's kind of like, it's different. Mm-hmm. Every single day is a different type, and some of them I've never done before. So that part's nice, but yeah, the eating's going to be very, very difficult for me.
I honestly can't imagine that it would be that strict. Like I could see it being like, this is one way, and if you do this, this is going to be this way, because some people have to go to work at 3:30 in the morning. There's no way they can work out before work, and they always work out in the evening. So like, I really do not believe that it's going to be like, this is this way or the highway. You know what I mean? Like, I believe it's not going to be that way, but that from so far, that's what it seemed like.
Tracy,
Yeah.
it's going to come out the midnight on Sunday?
Yeah,
It's gonna,
it's supposed to for the week. It's supposed to be Sunday, I believe. So all the workouts for that week will come out.
good.
And they do that once every week.
Yes,
Okay. For the whole 80 days.
for the whole 8 days, and then after that, I believe they're just on there.
And then can customers order DVDs of this program?
That's 80 DVDs. Or even if they put like 3 workouts or 4 workouts in one DVD, that's a lot of DVDs. So this one is going to be pure. As of right now, it can change, right? It definitely can change. But as of right now, it's just going to be all in Beachbody On Demand.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bummer I live in California, and some of my clients are in the mountains and they don't have the liberty of, streaming their workouts.
One of the things that I heard them say, and I don't know how like feasible this is, you have the app, if you do get on some Wi-Fi or able, you can download it. You know what I mean? You can actually get on there and you can download it onto your phone or your using the app. You know what I mean? Not using like whatever. But if you use the app, you have the capability of downloading workouts. That was what I saw somebody suggested. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, because I saw somebody ask a question and it was like, well, that would be a lot of DVDs. You know what I mean? 80 different, usually we have like 2 different or 7 different workouts, so they could put it in there, but that's going to be a lot of.
Go lay down.
That would probably make it more expensive, right? For them to order. I don't know if later down the road, if they see like this as a huge need for that, you know what I mean? That they would do that. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do if they come up with, they see that's going to be a big thing. Yeah, so there's that. I know. But you're not the first person to ask that question, because I have seen that pop up in different groups. Anything else? Like I said, I am just like seriously just brainstorming, trying to figure out how to get more people. I don't know if it's doing a group, trying to attempt to do another sneak peek into my group with different pictures, or doing an event. I saw an event pop up on my newsfeed from somebody else from another team, that they were doing an event to talk about it, to get people excited about it. Like, it's just trying to figure out how to get people excited about it. And I know I have sucked at sharing it, you know what I mean? Like posting about it. I posted like maybe twice the before and afters, which there's some amazing before and afters, right? I haven't done that. Like as of right now, I don't have any. I have the ladies that are already in my group ready to do it, but nobody new. And we need to fix that. We need to get people excited about that for them and for us, right? So that's that. That's what my brain has been racking on. Was it that and this new CRM, and really getting involved with that, which you guys, next month is going to be available. And I highly recommend starting off that, especially if you're new or you don't have that many people that you're talking to. Like starting off with something like that is going to be amazing. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to get out of old ways, but if you haven't have any ways yet, this is perfect. The other thing that I want to just let you guys know, the things that are in my brain that I'm going crazy with, I want to create, so I saw another coach, she shared this, and I'll share it with you guys if I find the link again. But basically what they did is they created like a 20-minute what is coaching video that they can share with people who are interested in learning about coaching. And this coach, she's built 99% of her going to be a 3-time elite team on Instagram. And she talked about that. So this video was really cool because the video, it had like, they pieced together, they like spliced together maybe 6 or 7 different coaches, different areas, and some people in the backyards, in their house, right? And each of the coaches talked about a little bit about their life and a topic about coaching. Like maybe one talked about, how they run their business. And the other one talked about misconceptions. Another, just different, basically what we do in our sneak peek, you know what I mean? And talk about different topics like what we do, misconceptions, how it changed our life, blah, blah, blah. And they all spliced them together, and it came out to be like a 20-minute video that they can send to anybody. And the cool thing about it is like when you have so many, just like we do in our sneak peek, but have it in just one link. And you can just send that to that person. So I want to do that. It's something that I want to work on. I think that'd be really cool for everybody, especially brand new coaches, you know what I mean, that are talking. They don't have to wait for somebody to run a sneak peek. They don't have to, they just have this YouTube link that they can just send. The other thing that I wanted to is again, the onboarding, as we all know, is always something that needs to be better. And if I don't know, did you guys see, we talked about this before, the run, walk, and jog?
Yeah, I love that. That was awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem. Like they got you. I want to kind of recreate that because there's some stuff on there that is specific to their team, like the sheriff, whatever. I don't even know what that is. So I want to recreate that and create. I don't know if I want to create. You guys tell me. I don't know if creating a video to teach somebody like what this is and how to do it would be better, or just. I mean, if it's self-explanatory, I don't know, but something that this is what a coach would see when they first start off, like, hey, these are the different paths that you can take. You can always change. Let's focus on which one you want to do, and then, help them do that daily. You know what I mean? And I also want to add in or, revamp the whole finding your health formula. How somebody can talk to somebody about, hey, what is your biggest struggle? Is your struggle nutrition, fitness, or support? And then having them be confident to figure out where to go and what to offer that person. And it's so funny. I've been actually using that script. So tell me, what is your which one do you struggle with most? And I think probably out of the maybe like 9 out of 10 times I ask that, they always say all. So I'm always talking about the All Access Challenge Pack. You know what I mean? That was that line of questioning is supposed to be able to help us not always have to only offer the All Access Challenge Pack, to really just give them what they need. And I've noticed that everybody I've asked that mostly have always said all three. And I'm like, well, then all three would be the All Access Challenge Pack. Let's talk about that. But get that, because I think that'd be very great for new coaches to get comfortable with talking about that. So those are the two things that I'm really focusing on and trying to build up Instagram. I suck at Instagram.
Wait, you do well on Instagram.
No, I don't talk. Everybody that sees my stuff on Instagram are the same people. I don't know how to build over there. I'm still trying to learn. Like, even the people that see my stories are literally the same people every single day. You know what I mean?
Do you go off? Do you actually? Okay, so one of the things I believe that Rachel or somebody said, the hashtags. So you use certain hashtags. Do you go click on those hashtags and go like other people? I just
started after Rachel. Yes.
Yeah, because that's one of the things I've always done is I use those, and then try not to use hashtag. Like, if you see a whole bunch of people working out, delete. Yeah. Just stay away from I think I just started using mom of a toddler. Those types of things, because and I forget which other ones, and then make sure that you're also still looking at how many people are clicking on that. If you do one that's 6-7 million or 2 to 3 million, it's overused. Mm-hmm. So you want to get something that's a little bit lower. Because I've actually noticed that I'm getting a lot more likes because I say wine lovers, and I've gotten so many people that drink wine. It's just,
people don't mess around when it comes to wine,
right? And they don't. And you're they be like, yes, I love that. And so I'm like, cool. Hey, what's up? Yeah. And then I think I do my city. And then I just kind of do other things, and I'm actually starting to get a lot more likes from stuff like that.
Yeah, and I need to do the city thing. And then also too, I don't know if you guys saw me, that girl, I can't remember what her name is. Her name is
Jatea?
No. Chris, where did I put her name down here? If you guys saw me post, this is what I started doing that day.
Oh, the picture?
That if they like something, I just sent them a message saying, hey, thanks for liking or for the love. Mm-hmm. And then people that have been following my Instagram stories, which literally it took me 10 minutes because it's the same people. So the next day it was the same people that I messaged the day before, so I didn't have to do it again. Christy Salabong is her name. And she's the one that said that, that's what she does and got these scripts or whatever. So, I mean, I've never done that connecting part. I got people to like my stuff, you know what I mean? But I've never knew how to do the connecting part. Okay, you like my stuff, but what do I do? And something that I did realize is that honestly, if it wasn't for, trying to build my network and get to know more people, I probably would never do Instagram. Personally, I would do Facebook, but I wouldn't do Instagram personally because for Instagram, you have to go out and find people. You know what I mean? You have to use the hashtags to meet new people. And I don't like that. I like Facebook because they'll just show me things that they think I want to see. I don't have to think, you know what I mean? So I think that's my problem there too.
So with Instagram, because basically I've been posting a lot on Instagram, but I'll write a note, like I'll write something up there. Like I wrote, like, you know, I bought a new running cap. You know, I went to the Scandinavian Christmas market and go for pepperkaka, which is basically gingerbread cookies. And I, you know, but I bought a running cap and it has Sweden on it. You know, but so I use hashtags to get more. Yeah,
you have to do the hashtags on your post so that people will find you, because they're going to be searching those hashtags, and then you have to use those hashtags to go find people. So you have to like them, they have to like you, right? Do I have that right or no?
Yes, pretty much. But then they might not even like you back, and then you got all these people that you're following that's in your news feed. Like, I really don't care what you're doing, to be honest with you. I just wanted you to like mine. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Don't be sorry, it's true. It is true.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, Carmen, what were you going to say something right now?
I think that I think for the regular Instagram feed, that's true with having to use the hashtags and getting you know, your stuff to show up for what people are looking for. But once someone follows you and you're using your stories, those stories are just going to pop up across the top, and it kind of goes towards like your avatar, right? You got to talk to your avatar just like you do on Facebook. And I found that I follow some of the top coaches on Instagram, and I find that their stories are very targeted to their avatar. They know who they're talking to, and they get a lot of engagement because they know who they're talking to. And if you follow them long enough, you see that they're always talking about the same stuff. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I repeat myself over and over and over again. It gets old, and I keep thinking, I can't post about this. I just posted about it yesterday or the day before. But I forget that it might not be the same people looking at me today that looked at me yesterday. And so that repetition is important, but I struggle with that. But I see it when I follow top coaches, right? They're talking about the same stuff over and over and over again, and they look great doing it, and they're, you know, I don't know, but this Facebook or Instagram stories are where it's at more so than just your regular feed on Instagram.
The thing is, you have to get new people to follow you, and that's where, I mean, I'm posting on Instagram stories all the time. I started posting on Facebook stories for your page, but I have no idea how to talk to those people. I see like there's like 70 people that saw it, but I click on it and I can't see those people. I don't know how that works. Christine Dwyer made that quick video, and now I'm stuck. But anyways, but no, I do. Like, I post on there all the time, and it is the same people. But one of the thing that you said, and I thought this is really interesting, you said like saying that same story over and over again, and then you kind of get like tired of saying it yourself, and you know, you think people are tired of it. One of the things, the little perks that we got from being the first people in the My Connection Builder was we got this training. It's like creating 30 days of content in one day. And one of the very first things on there was figuring out exactly what your message is. Like, who are you talking to, but what is your message and why is it important? And you have to like really dig deep into what your message is, because you're going to have to be repeating that every day. And if that message is really important to you, if that message is really your message, you're supposed to never get tired of talking about it every single day. So, and I know, like, when you said, I even said to myself, like, oh my God, I'm tired telling my story. Like, I've been telling the same story. You know, how many times did I tell people that I didn't want to get a baggie of powder from, you know, this girl from Texas that I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, and every time we had Super Saturday, I had to tell the same story. You know, so it was like, when she said that, when I listened to that on the train, I was like, well, that's not my message. You know, that's a funny story and it's cute to tell every once in a while. But if I got tired of saying that over and over again, then that's not my message. You know what I mean? So like, if we figure out exactly what your message is and why that message is important to you, you're like, what do you stand for? What do you stand against? Then you will say that message over and over again. You'll talk to those people over and over again, like you said, you know, because that's your message. That's what your why and your reason why you're doing this. So I just wanted to chime into that because I just heard that last night, and I was like, for me, I was like, I know that feeling. Like, I get tired of saying that, or I'm afraid that I'm saying it too much and I'm going to annoy somebody or something like that. So, but if it's your message, it's going to hit somebody.
That content creation thing that you guys are getting, I would love to know more about that. I wish she offered that as a standalone that we could purchase.
I don't see why she wouldn't after this, whatever, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, it is an amazing, phenomenal thing, but really the basics is figuring out what your message is, and then you figure out every day a post is going to talk about that message. Like you sit, like, you know, you figure out what your message is, you figure out what you really want to say, what you stand for, what you stand against, you know what I mean? Kind of using the interview. Remember we did that interview. Did you ever get that your interview transcribed that we did, Carmen?
I've done 3 interviews now, and no.
No.
Your question is no.
I did one a long time ago in the very when we first started this with Shannon, and I just got it transcribed. That was back in May when I did this, okay? And I just got it transcribed last night. And I went to rev.com, and it's a minute. It's $1 per minute. And I did it. I sent it to them probably like at 10 o'clock last night, and when I woke up, it was already done. And after I read it, I realized how much bullshit that questions I answered and how fluffy it was. So I'm gonna have to go redo it again. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna give me anything. You know what I mean? Like the questions they were asked, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna have to redo. I definitely need to go redo that. But if you guys, you know, if you looking to get that transcribed, or get anything transcribed, it's rev.com. They're really good, they're really fast, and it's $1 a minute. So that my interview is 23 minutes, it cost me $23. And so you take the stuff from there to help you create the content because it goes along with your message. And so basically, I mean, not to downplay what it was because it was really good, but instead of not having to wait for that, you know what I mean? It's like to really figure out what your message is, like what do you want to talk to and who you want to talk to, and sit down and create a post for every day that month and schedule it. Of course, you're still going to talk, you know, do your live videos and do your other stuff, you know, in between, but at least you have your one message being said every day for that month. Does that make sense?
So I think the one thing that's been, like, I've been like posting some things, but I haven't like done, they said, oh, do the 10 videos and the 10-second videos. And obviously I've been having a little difficulty in doing that. So, but because I think part of it is that, okay, this is not my personality to be, I mean, I work out, I do yoga stuff in the house, but I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be up there, you know, here I'm doing a plank, and it's just not me in some respects. And I don't think the person that I'm gonna be talking to, they kind of, you know, will, I don't know, would they resonate with it? Maybe other people will resonate with it. So when we're doing our posting, when we're trying to figure out what's our winning ad, does it have to be a fitness ad? Can it be something else?
No, you can make it a food ad. You can make it whatever. Like you said, it has to resonate. Whatever your videos that you're making and that you want people to get excited to come to your page has to represent what you're going to be posting in that page.
Okay, because I think that for the last 2 years, I've posted a lot about my journey as a triathlete.
Mm-hmm.
And how I went through that. So like, you know, doing something at the pool, oh yeah, I'm going to do a pool workout, and oh, I do the Beachbody yoga studio because that actually keeps my body so I can do these other things. So you're posting about that. Those are, cause I've been like, oh, I have some things I could do for an ad now, but I've waited because I thought I had to do these 10-second ads. It had to be solely on, you know, just videotaping yourself doing a program. So it doesn't have to be that.
No, those are just suggestions, you know what I mean, and things that worked for his wife and worked for other people. But honestly, I think like whatever your ad is going to say, hey, come join my page, it needs to represent what they're going to, like if you go post an ad that has you doing, like Maya's hip drops, right? If you go post an ad, you get a winning ad doing hip drops, but then I go like your page and I am seeing yoga or I'm seeing something completely different than that ad, then I'm not going to continue to follow you. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's what
because you want to be speaking to your avatar, the people that you want to come to your page. So yeah, I mean, those are the ones that have been successful, that they've seen that's been successful, you know, because majority of us are doing that stuff. But yeah, you got to do what they're going to see. or the content you're gonna provide for them. You know what I mean? Like I remember getting on one of the Zoom chats. Like I hardly ever get on the Zoom chats, but I got on one of the Zoom chats, and somebody had on their cover photo, it had something about makeup and fashion and this and that. But then when they went to go look at their post, there was nothing that they posted or shared about makeup or fashion. You know what I mean? It was all about working out or doing this. If they're like, well, your cover photo, you're like, welcome. It says this is what they're going to get, but you're not sharing that. So it's like either you need to start sharing that kind of stuff because that is your avatar, or you need to remove that from your cover photo because that's not what you're providing. So it's like if you're inviting people to come to your page for certain things, you need to be providing that stuff. Make sense? Yes. And go live more. That's what I got today.
I've never gone live. I'm so scared.
They said if you had a post that did really, really good, or like if you shared a post, like you shared it from an outside, because that's what I get. I get a lot of interaction on things that I share. Like the one that I shared the other day about, your kids is a bad word and you don't know where it came from. And she's like, in the little GIF or whatever. That went really good. Like people responded, people liked it, people shared it, whatever. They're like, now because you saw that posted really good, now go live about it. Because the live is really, you know what I mean? And they also suggested not to go live, not to always show like instruction workout videos. You know what I mean? Like you show your videos of you doing the workout, but like, doing, okay, do this hip drop or do this, because they can get that anywhere. You know what I mean? They can go to YouTube and go learn how to do squats or, but they want to be coming to your page because they want to see Carmen. They want to see what Tanya's doing, what's going on in her life, or what she's sharing, or what she's motivating. Not so much of like, let's work your butt with this new moves kind of thing. Not saying that you don't do that at all, but like, don't have that's all you're talking about kind of thing, So it was really good having that review today. It was scary as crap, but it was good. It was very good. I got told that I look very inviting from my cover photo and very like friendly. I was like, oh, I've never been told that before. I'm friendly? When you first meet me? No. Never heard that before. Ask Sandy. Yeah, okay, so we have 7 minutes. We need a game plan for 80-day obsession. What are you going to do? Robin, what are you doing? All I see is your eyes.
I'm sorry. I'm wasted, T. I've been like 14 hours on 2 different programs that I'm trying to learn, to include the social team builder and now the new CRM, and I'm dead. I couldn't do anything this weekend, so I'm like brain dead.
Oh, man.
I'm just going to roll it out as a first of the year 12-week program, and I'm just going to call it a total body and tell them what they're going to get. And I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to run a free group before that, and I really like the Energize giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to do an Energize giveaway, and I can't decide if I want to try again. I definitely am going to try again. Thank you guys for your suggestions, doing the sneak peek. And then I hate events, so I probably won't do events. Like I know people have a lot of success when they do events. I hate them. I've never done really good at them, and they just seem like a lot of work with me not having a lot, you know what I mean? Getting a lot out of that. I mean, it sounds really cool to be like, the event between those days when the accessory packs and everything are available, but I need to really think about that. But I think I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to go watch that module because I don't know how to do giveaways. I mean, I've done giveaways, but they've never worked, but I've never had a training on how to do these. So I'm going to go through that social team builder training on that. And then I'm going to try to do another sneak peek into that.
We've been old school, and I remember them saying, don't do giveaways on your page. So I guess we're going, 180.
Well, and it was funny because Jesse said that today, and he's like, because right before my page got reviewed, Dara's page got reviewed. And, you know, when he's like, wow, you have a lot of people, you know, how long have you been coaching? She's like, it's going to be 7 years this month. And he's like, oh, he's like, usually the veteran coaches are usually my hardest coaches to teach or to train because we're so stuck in the things that were, you know, in our ways or what we were taught so long ago, you know, but he did suggest that. I mean, he suggested, you know, I needed to change my profile picture, and I did. I need to change my description on my cover page because it sounded too salesy. And after the other girls got reviewed, then I looked at mine. I'm like, yeah, that was really salesy. Can you call me network marketer? I'm the network marketer. So I need to change that. And he said, doing a giveaway to get more people. And he also suggested, because I do have a higher number already on my page, to not focus on getting any more likes, but to create ads on my posts so that the people who like my page are seeing it. Not so much trying to get new people. So that, and then they also said that I really need to touch base because they saw, I don't know if you guys saw my post, I shared the new princess. I don't know what her name is, but she's pretty awesome now that I know who she is. I shared a video that she talked about being biracial, growing up biracial, and that, you know, my biracial family. Like, why don't you talk about that more? Like, people are going to relate to you more when you talk about that. I'm like, I don't know, because that's just life. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, it was really cool to, like, you know, figure out maybe I need to start this. So those are the things that I learned about my page. You know, like, you need to be the profile picture fun and inviting, the cover photo fun and inviting. And it doesn't have to be super professional, but at least cleaned up. Your description on the cover needs to be more telling your story versus telling your mission. Because my mission is to do this and blah, blah, blah. And it was more about, like, what my story is and how they're going to relate to me in that. And so that was something, you know, that I learned about that. And then to do a giveaway. So I'm going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to do a giveaway on Energize. And start trying to get that thing in there. Okay, Carmen, everybody's going to tell us what you're going to do. What are you going to do? 8 session.
I don't know. I'm going to try to, I need to try to just get people talking to me. I'm still struggling with engagement. I tried to do a giveaway last week and got crickets.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have ads running right now. I'm getting more page likes. I need to talk to people. I need to start conversations with people. Like I said in my video on your page this morning, Team Motivate page, I struggle with talking to people. So I just need to start conversations. And hopefully that'll get me some people in the 80-day session group. But if nothing else, it'll at least get
Carmen, what were you giving away?
I didn't list it by name. I said samples. I did the Fancy Cup Friday thing, and all I wanted was people to comment below with their fancy cups of whatever they were drinking that day. And I was gonna, if I got a certain number of comments, I was gonna give away 2 of my favorite drinks. I was gonna give away samples of Shakeology and Energize. If I got 100, I was gonna give away a fancy cup too. And I didn't get, like, maybe because I didn't say what I was giving away. No one participated.
That's what I was just going to say. Maybe you didn't say. I haven't watched the video, so I don't know what they suggest. But I mean, I know if I saw something like that and it didn't tell me what I was giving, what I was going to get for something I know it's free, but if somebody didn't tell me what I was going to get, I probably wouldn't do it. You know, I mean, just me personally. I mean, if you saw somebody say they're going to give something away, but you know what you're going to get by commenting below, would you do it?
Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I didn't know. I guess I didn't know how to. I said 2 of my favorite samples of 2 of my favorite drinks is how I sold it. And I had I think 1 or 2 people comment was all. And they're people who are in my challenge group already.
Yeah, because they know you and you've built a relationship with them, and so they care and they honor what your favorite drinks are. If you're getting somebody brand new who doesn't know who you are, they don't care what your favorite drink is, or even a nice.
How do you do that? without saying Shakeology and Energize. Because I'm like, what do I call it? What do I say? What do I?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think in a giveaway you have to be cryptic on that one. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, hey, if you want this, comment below so I can give it to you. You know what I mean? Like, when you're everyday drinking, I don't know. I haven't watched the training. You know what I mean? So I definitely let me watch the training and see what they suggest. But like, just me personally, you know what I mean? Like, if I saw something, and even sometimes people tag me on some stuff. They're like, hey, you know, if you tag your friend, you're gonna get this. I hate tagging people and stuff. Like,
I don't tag people, and I will never ask somebody to do.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, so I have to think about like what would I do, you know, and what would I be willing to do. I would never tag somebody on something. But again, I don't know if that is the right way to do it, you know. But I'm just talking like me, and like if I saw something, you know, come up on my newsfeed that says, hey, you know, you want a free something of my 2 favorite drinks, and I didn't know who you were. Your 2 favorite drinks might be kale juice.
I kind of have an idea because I have recently been going through a lot of emotional stress, and I posted about it yesterday, and I've been like getting so much feedback. But when I worked out last night, I was able to channel that emotional stress into my workout, and I was able to push so hard that today I woke up so sore. And so I was going to post saying, not recovery, but that because I've been using my emotional stress in my workout and getting so sore, I'm so happy that I have something that's going to help me recover and help my muscles not be sore. And, you know, just in your own words, like I was going to say, for your 2 favorite drinks that were Energize and Recovery, was that the other one?
Shakeology.
Oh, Shakeology. So, like, why are they your favorites? Like, Energize, you love it because it gives you so much energy, and you could have said that, like, in your post. One of my favorite drinks I'm giving away helps me with my energy levels, and the Shakeology helps me for not necessarily say the names, but why you love them or why they're your favorites.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You drink I was just thinking what Jessica said, because like when I drink my Energize, I call it my neon magic drink, or I call it my get my mama ass up drink. So maybe I would, instead of saying Energize, I'd have the neon drink. I did one post where I did it in like a champagne glass, so it looked like I was having mimosas. Sounded good. So like maybe I would do something like that, like, hey, you know, I'm gonna give away my, you know, mama get her ass working drink or something away for if you comment or whatever the action is going to be. So that might be something, instead of saying the Energize, you know, you could use that terminology. But if they have to know, kind of like see a visual, I would think.
Yeah, like breadcrumbs to make them interested. Like, oh, I wonder what that's like. What that's about.
All right, so we're gonna focus on the baby steps and to get maybe try. If I'm gonna try again opening up my follow my face failure, you gotta try again the giveaway. Deal, Carmen?
Okay.
I love you a lot.
I'm not good at this.
I know. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Carmen, I'm in the same boat in a lot of respect because I feel like I have like talk about December. I need to make emerald somehow. And I talked to 2 people at lunch today, but I'm having a hard time in getting people under the umbrella. Like, so I've been like doing that, being more engaging. But I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the Energize, and I went and read all the stuff about Iron Man, and I'm like, okay. And I'm on other sites that are, because it's a performance line. So great, you have people who are weekend warriors. Hey, you got weekend, you know, I look at it like that. Hey, I'm a weekend warrior. And when I was going through my process, it was like, you know, I had to make sure I had so much before I worked out and eat a certain way after I worked out. So what did I need to kind of compensate for the lower calories I was going to be taking in? So I'm thinking about this, about how I'm going to put it out there. Like, you know, it's like everybody, you know, hey, you know, I'm not an Ironman, but I can sure enough, I can have my nutrition like an Ironman. I'm thinking of those things for me. That, and then when somebody's working out, I'm thinking, because I know that, you know, when I was going through the nutritionist, she said, well, eat this kind of combination after you work out for muscle recovery. You know, you're gonna work out instead of being, you know, you don't want to be doubly sore the second day after you work out. So how can you recover? You know, like right after, you know, because they always tell you you have to eat protein within an hour, 45 minutes to an hour after you work out to get the recovery in your system. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, so I need to start making posts about, oh yeah, you know, hey, I'm not going to be, you know, drinking noon and all these and all these other hydration things they sell in the running store, which I would buy. Hey, if I can't be an Ironman now, at least I can drink like an Ironman. I mean, you know, it's like I'm trying to, as I'm listening to everybody, I'm trying to think of what, you know, I can do, because I'm just, you know, I can talk to people like in a group, no problem, all that, but it's part of my obstacle of getting, you know, over the hump of getting people, you know, to sign up. You know, I talked to a friend of mine in the UK about the plant-based cleanse. She says, well, yeah, that's great. And she still follows me. I've talked to some other people, but it's like, I've got to start doing ads to get more people on board and everything. So, and then being mindful of not mentioning, you know, oh, it's Beachbody, you know, the first thing. So basically, hey, you know, I'm just here to help people with their wellness and their fitness, and, you know, and this is what I recommend and so forth, but trying to keep them engaged and trying to get people to make the next step. So it's not frustrating because I know that it can be done.
Yeah.
So I am slugging through it the best way I can. So trying to figure out, like, and what I did tonight was I created a group, an open group. My cousin was, Robin was on my left feed. My cousin was on, and she's doing something else. But I said, hey, I'm going to have a group. FYI, you know, I know you're doing something else, if you want to be on this group, because, you know, I know what she's doing. She's not going to be happy with it. And so I created that, and I thought, how do I name it to include obsession? So I think I put it like, I use Brand New Day, obsessed with wellness or something like that, you know, so that I can start mentioning, you know, that's the program. So I don't know. It's like I'm really glad you know that you've invited us on all this, because it's making it a little easier for me as I'm trying to get through this. And I think once I get through the hump, it'll be good. So.
Yes, once you get into your groove, definitely. Okay, Christina, what are you going to do? What's your plan of attack here?
Well, I haven't really thought of it other than during this call, but my plan is to just start breadcrumbing the performance line in my own journey and just sharing it on social media. And then also maybe doing some sort of like, well, I don't know. I was thinking maybe doing a post just to see what the interest would be like if I offer, you know, a long-term fitness program with a dialed-in nutrition program. Would you be interested? Just to kind of see what people are saying, if they would be interested. But also, I'm thinking maybe trying to, as part of the breadcrumbing process, hyping up the program without really talking about it, the actual program name, but just talking more like, for example, we're doing this team call about 80-day obsession. Maybe my next post about our team call could be like exciting things on the horizon.
Everybody smile. I'm stealing that one.
Do it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to, I have a hard time brainstorming when I'm listening to everyone. So I'm going to probably lay in bed tonight when there's some peace and quiet and really think about it a lot more.
Everybody smile. Awesome. Okay.
But I don't really know. I like the giveaway idea. I've never done a giveaway, so I don't really know how to do that. If I do it, I'm going to be winging it, maybe copying from another coach. But that's my plan so far, and I'm sure it will evolve over the next week or so.
Yeah, and that's, you know what, honestly, I have never done an actual true giveaway. You know what I mean? Like where they had to do something on the post. I've done giveaways like, if you buy now, then I'm going to give you this. But I've never done like a page giveaway. You know what I mean? So this is going to be all new to me too. I'm going to watch that video and I will share with you guys what I'm doing. And I might fall flat on my face again, like the whole sneak peek, but it can only get better, right? So great things are coming. You don't want to miss. Okay, who's next on my Sandy? What are you going to do? What do you want to do? How are you feeling?
Okay, I'm gonna have a lot of time now because I quit my job. I still have to go. I don't know, it's 2 more weeks or until end of December, but I'm gonna be focusing, finish my training with the team builder,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking with somebody, with Christina.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how's that going?
Good. Tomorrow we are gonna, do the video conference and see each other and talk about her goals and what she wants, and then from there we'll see.
Perfect.
But yeah, try to get more engaged, more posts, and try to start to run my ads.
Perfect. I love it. Love it. Tanya, what are you doing, girl? I know you're falling asleep over there.
No, not falling asleep, I promise.
She's so calm. Did you hear that? I don't think I've ever heard that much calm come out of Tanya. Yeah, that's so
and look, and I promise there's no wine over here. This is a woman who is just going on 120 right now and just dead. The giveaway I've never done, of course, so that would be something that I could do. But to promote 80-Day Obsession, I'm gonna use the pictures. I'm gonna really post that, and I'm gonna and honestly, when it comes to like Women Crush, I'm gonna be like on Women Crush Wednesday, like J-Lo's abs. I'm going for her ass. I'm going for Michelle Obama arms. I'm going for like the whole package without saying any of it.
I love that. That is great. Love it. Love
Love
it.
that approach. That's cool.
You're so smart. That's awesome.
That's my success partner.
That's why she was calm. She goes, "Oh, checkmate, y'all. I got you." So go ahead with your giveaways. Watch what I'm gonna do.
I'm still gonna do the giveaways. I'm more visual. I am just a visual person, and I'm just like, I can throw every video out there and be like, here's your ass, and I'm like, everybody's gonna be like, shit, can I have J-Lo's ass? I'm like, you're right, I want J-Lo's ass.
Yeah, right.
And she's older, so it's not like you can't even say that she's a 20-year-old. She's 47 with 48 actually. With an ass that people would die for. And she works for it.
That 20-year-olds would die for.
Exactly.
I want it. Shoot. No, I love that. That's great. Great thinking outside the box. Great. You want to share anything else, Jessica? Or you're going to go with the recovery stuff? Or what are you going to do with 80 days? Who do we have with you, Jessica? You didn't introduce them.
I know. I wanted to introduce. This is my mom, Aurora.
Hello.
Hi. I've never done a giveaway. We've only done them in our challenge groups. My mom won last month. She won a pair of new shoes. My other challenger won this month. We did a health bet. She won $100. Everybody went in.
I want to be in Jessica's group. Shoes away. I'm like, I gave a wristband.
Yeah, everybody is doing awesome, and so they're having great results. My mom's a coach, and I messaged Angela, seeing if we can get them together. This is my mom, Aurora.
Hi. I'm new. I'm going through a lot of personal issues right now, so this has helped me a lot. I actually felt that I started my working out in June, full force with the Shakeology and everything. It actually, I feel, prepared me for what I'm going through right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
I can totally relate. And so just PM me offline and we can talk.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay, Sharon, what about you, girl?
I am doing ads, but I am leading my ads to a webinar that I'm doing for 80-Day Obsession, but I'm not calling it that. I'm actually doing 100 days because I'm starting at the beginning of the year with my group.
Mm-hmm.
And because I am a certified holistic health coach, I am offering like a VIP package where they get in-depth one-on-ones with me throughout the process of this. And I'll be also doing group coaching in it using one of my programs. So I'm incorporating my health coaching in with this to bring people together. It is my first time doing it this way, so we'll see how it goes.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And that brought up the 2 points that thank you, Sharon, for reminding me. 2 points. One thing that I remind you guys, the 80-day session is not meant for beginners.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who just started working out or just starting their fitness journey, you want to get them in 21-day fix, or something else. This is not intended for beginners. And I have it right here, like definitely not intended for beginners. Also too, the eating plan for 80-day obsession will be available on the 8th. But the eating plan, there's supposed to be an eating plan for Little Obsessed, and that's supposed to come out before Little Obsessed that week before, I think. I have to find the date on that. But that eating plan is coming, so it could be another good like push to get people to try that again. You know what I mean? To get there. The other thing that I want to mention, and I want to let you guys know, me and Dara right now, we already interviewed one, and it didn't work out. But we are looking to hire a nutritionist, registered dietitian, whatever. I can never remember their names. But to hire that and pay them to provide weekly meal plans. These meal plans will be exclusive to our team and the people that are a part of our challenge groups. Right? So we still have to go into depth. Like the first person we talked to was a Beachbody coach. So we thought it'd be kind of cool because she knows the container systems, you know what I mean? So it wasn't just going to be a blanket, like 1,200 calorie macros kind of thing that we can incorporate thing. The thing is, the reason why we're doing that is we saw that, I don't know if you watched any of the videos from Leadership, and then another coach took on that and did the same thing where they did hire like a registered dietitian. One hired a registered dietitian, another one actually just hired a chef to create a weekly meal plan and the shopping list that goes with it. And the one way that they did it was like 1,200 calorie meal, like recipes of breakfast, lunch, dinner, easy, family oriented, but it made it easy for like, a lot of times one of our biggest things for us, for a lot of people is creating that meal plan and taking the time to create that meal plan and stuff like that. So this is going to be kind of like a perk to be joining one of our, Team Motivate Challenge group, whether, doing it with me or doing it on our own, that we're going to, get this involved. And so we have a meeting with 2 other ladies, one on Friday and one on Monday, just to see if this is really going to be working. But that's what we're thinking about, just kind of another added perk to say, hey, when you join our group, not only you're going to get the support, you're going to get this, but we actually hired a professional to actually create these meal plans that you can use. And so if they're a part of like a paid group or whatever, that they can get this, stuff like that. So that, like I said, we're still in the works in that. How it's going to work with 8-day obsession or just in general. You know what I mean? Like this could just be a general thing. Like a lot of times, a lot of people, like I said, this 8-day obsession is not for somebody who's just starting out. Right? Like this is not, so something like this could be really good for somebody starting out or just help eliminate some issues. What are these 2 other people the one dietitian we're going to meet with is a Beachbody coach. The other one is completely not. So like I said, it's just all up in the air. So that's kind of what we're thinking is, I don't know if you guys have seen other coaches offering this. Or you guys watched, it was the couple. It was on the Leadership. It was the couple that made the presentation. They actually did it in conjunction with Daily Sunshine. So like if they ordered Daily Sunshine or Shakeology, then they were able to, every Friday they got emailed this weekly meal plan with the shopping list. And it was just like an added perk, like an added thing, like, hey, you join us, you get this too. So that's something that we're thinking about. I don't know if you guys are interested in that or think that's cool or
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So we're still trying to interview to figure out how much it's going to cost and if people, like the first person said it's going to be time consuming for somebody to be creating this every week. You know what I mean? So the first person was like, I don't think I have the time to do that, which was awesome. I'm glad that she told us right away instead of, you know what I mean? Then it didn't work out. So that's another thing that we're in the mix on that.
T.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to think of the name of the website. There's a health coach for health coaches that I follow and I get some of my programs from. And she's actually starting, if it hasn't started already, a membership site for, excuse me, a membership site for getting meal plans. I think it is yourhealthcoachbiz.com is the name of the site.
Okay.
And so she's starting that. So, and something else about what I'm doing. So because I think that the Mega Challenge Pack is like the best challenge pack that we have going, or as of the 14th, I'm offering that challenge pack, well, and the others in that set. That's what I'm offering to sell, but they're going to have a one-on-one conversation with me to see what the best program is for them. However, I think that's the best bang for their buck, so that's the one I'm selling because they get the containers, they get the bands, they get the sliders, they get the information about a little about ADA obsession. If it's something that they want to do later on, they already have everything that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I am having one-on-one conversations to help direct them to the right program for them. But I'm still doing a 100-day, 15-week program.
Cool. Very cool. I wrote down that website. Thank you. All right. Do you guys have any questions before we head? You guys, it's almost 8:30, 10:30, 11:30 from my East Coast people. I love you. I love you for staying on so late. I do. I really, next time I see you, I'll buy you drinks. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I need to get off so I can blow my nose.
No, okay. So again, if anybody has any other questions, like I said, reach out to me. If you are gonna reach out to me, Tanya.
Just really quickly, the date to get the gifts in the mail is the 15th, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure. All right, cool.
Yeah, everybody, if you guys are doing the Secret Santa on the 15th to get them out, I need to do that. It's on my list. Every day I put it by my Secret Santa or something, and it's this 3 hours with Casey and Oli in school this week is like, okay. But, yeah. So, and if you guys do message me, by the way, if you guys are going to message me, please message me now on my page. Don't do it personally. I'm really trying to convert everything. And because of that, because of the social, the My Connection Builder, you know what I mean? When you message me on my page, I can add you to my CRM and be able to get that all in one place. So if you guys do message me there, and I can sign off. So everybody have a great night. Thank you guys for joining. I love you guys. Bye.
Nice meeting everybody.
Thank you.